This practice video is on whole bow strokes, and this is to be done after you've seen all the lessons on making first sounds, bowing at the frog, bowing at the tip, the whole bow lesson, and the finger motion lesson. And this practice video is important in that it's a good one to always watch and always practice with as a warm-up to other videos. Some of the videos you only need to do as many times as it takes to master the lessons and the exercises and songs, but this is a good permanent warm-up video. So I know you're probably wondering, when are we going to start learning songs? When are we going to start putting our fingers down? And it will happen. Just be patient, because the information in this video and these lessons are probably the most important information in the whole beginning course, in that it's how to make a beautiful, good, healthy sound. And you will enjoy practicing and playing much more if you have a high standard of sound to begin with. Okay, so we're just going to review just for a second the finger motion, and remember, first, always start off with a really good bow hand. So go through all the steps in your mind, with the bent thumb, bent fingers, relaxed pinky, and remember what we call the up bow look and the down bow look. So right now we're going to practice the down bow look. So put your bow on the bridge again, just so it has a good stable place to sit. Okay, and we're going to practice the down bow look, and I want all your attention focused right on your pinky, because this is where we need all that flexibility in our hand, is right at those pinky joints. The knuckles are able to come down, the fingers bend. Okay, so this is the up bow look, this is the down bow look. Okay, so just spend a minute. You can rock the bow back and forth, just moving the fingers. Okay, this is a good exercise to practice getting flexibility in those knuckles. Okay, so our first song, our first exercise is going to sound like this. It's just on the A string. We're going to divide the bow into 3 parts. So we'll start at the frog, stop, and then 3 ups. Okay, when I stop the bow and then continue, it's called a hooked bow. So we're actually also learning hooked bowings. So down, 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 stop, up, 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 stop, and we repeat that. And during the little stops, okay, I want you to always focus on your bow hand. Are your fingers relaxed? Bend. Okay, ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing. This time we're going to do it on the E string. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, and we're going to do it again this time. We're going to cross from the A to the E string. So it'll be like this. 2 A's, 2 down bow A strokes, and 2 up bow E strokes. 2 down bow A strokes. Okay, and then we'll repeat that. Now, this is the tricky part. After the up bow strokes, when we rock back to the A string, okay, the elbow will come up just a little bit, but the hard part is to really still keep bending those knuckles at the frog. because when you're crossing strings, it feels a little insecure, and the tendency is going to be to hold tight. But don't worry, you have a good grip. The bow's not going to fall out of your hand, okay? But try to curve those knuckles when you cross over to the A string. 1, 2, ready, play. Now the next exercise, we're going to be on the D and the G strings. And we're going to play the exercise like this. Again, 3 down bow hooks on the D string. And then 3 up bow hooks on the D string. And then now the same thing on the G string. Up. And then it's going to repeat. So it'll sound like this. With the repeat again, and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, ready? Ready, play. The reason we're doing the exercise with the hooked bowings is so that you have practice keeping a lot of pressure, a good amount of pressure on the bow all the way throughout the whole bow. Because sometimes students, when they're playing, as they go towards the tip, the pressure lightens and the sound dies. So by re-articulating throughout the bow stroke, it's just a good opportunity to sort of reapply pressure, put it into the bow stroke, and keep the dynamic the same throughout the whole bow stroke. But now we're ready to do just plain old whole bow strokes. So we're going to go back to the A string, and it's just going to be, okay, just back and forth on the A string. Okay. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, we're going to try that again. Have another chance. 1, 2, ready, play. Watch your sounding point. Okay, and please feel free to rewind at any point, redo these exercises. I would like it if each song you did about 4 or 5 times, and each time you do it, try to add something to your focus, to your concentration. Ask yourself, could I have played it more at the sounding point? Was I really making my bow straight? Was my hand really relaxed the whole time? Okay. Now, the next song, it's whole bow strokes, but we're going to be crossing strings. So we're going to start on the G string, like this, to the D string, A string, E string, repeat the E string, and then go back down. Okay. One, two, ready, go. We're going to do that one again. One, two, ready, play. Great. Now the next one, the same thing, except we're going to start on the E string, go to the G, repeat the G, and go back up to the E string. One, two, ready, play. G again. D. Let's do that one again. And as we're crossing from string to string, really think about this fluid motion with your arm as you raise it up to go to the lower strings and as you lower it to go to the higher strings. And again, do these exercises several times because it takes a while to get the hang of negotiating the string crossings as well as keeping a straight bow and a relaxed hand, all that. One, two, ready, go. And as you practice these videos again and again, and of course you're going to scroll past all the dialogue, but you can vary it yourself. You know, as you do the exercises where it was just on the A string, you can go back and forth from the A to the E string. You can also take out the ones where we had hooked bows. You can take out the hooked bowings and just play solid, long bow strokes. So you can kind of shake it up, vary it yourself. And again, this is going to be a practice video that you want to use for warm-up before you do other videos and other songs.